right. Welcome to Inspirational Connection TV, where we connect, share, and talk about all the things that inspires, motivates, encourage, and builds confidence. In this video tonight, I'm going to talk about, the topic is made under pressure. Diamonds are not meant to be broken, okay? So stay tuned to share in the conversation, okay? So loud. Thanks for watching ICTV Live. If you don't know who I am, or this is your first time, and we've never met before, first time you're watching one of my lives, I am Samantha of Inspired by Samantha Matthews brand. It's a lifestyle brand that promotes inspiration, motivation, confidence, and love. Okay, so please drop a comment, like, and share this video. And if you catch this on the replay, please do the same. And also, if you would like to get more inspirational and motivational videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you won't miss an upload. And also, you help support my channel. Okay, so let me just take a moment, first of all, to thank all of you, everyone that have already subscribed, right, to my channel. I really appreciate you guys. It's because of you I'm able to, right now I'm at 150 subscribers, and I did make my first goal in the 30 days. I did get my 100, and now I'm at 150. And I think you guys need a round of applause for that. Let's do it, shall we? Let's do it. Let's do it. Well, I guess they don't want to clap for you guys tonight. No, not tonight. Look at that. All right. So, thank you so much. Okay. I am now at 150 subscribers. And I am very appreciative of everyone that already watched my video, checked out my channel, and liked them, thumbs up. And my next goal is to get to 2. I'll definitely be throwing in some confetti. You know, I'll definitely go ahead and throw some confetti in at that time when we get that mark, okay? So please share this video, send it to all your friends so they can subscribe as well, okay? Now we're going to jump right into the words of affirmation. At the beginning of every one of my live, I always do a word of affirmation. So we'll get right on into that now. Okay? All right. And it's in this little jar here. And I'm just going to go ahead and pull one out, and we're going to read it. Read it and see what the word of affirmation is tonight. Okay? And they come like this, and they're just full. So tonight it says, I am authentic. And the word of affirmation is basically filled with positive words that are essential in your daily lives, okay? And you want to use these words to command positivity into your life, okay? So you just want to look yourself in the mirror and speak it over yourself, that I am authentic. Speak it with power and command it throughout your day. And now what I love about this product is that it encourages and it builds self-confidence. And that is what you will get when you use words of affirmation daily. For more inspirational products, that is also available, okay? So let's get into another segment of Samantha's view. Okay. So one of my favorite quotes is when faced with the weight of life challenges, remember that diamonds are made under pressure and not meant to break. So tonight I'm going to talk about 5 things that will encourage you to make it while you feel as though you're under pressure. Okay, we're going to talk about 5 things, 5 tips, on ways that I can encourage you to make it while under pressure. So the first one is accept the pressure. And that sounds like, really, Sam, like I'm supposed to accept it? Yes, you want to accept the pressure. That's the first thing. The first thing you want to do is change the way you think about it. Change the way you think about it. I mean, listen, pressure, stress, it's another way you can say pressure or stress. It is normal. It is so normal, and it's also unavoidable. And also it's needed. And I'll talk about that a little bit later as why I believe that it is needed. It is a part of life. And what you must understand that pressure is a part of life. When we learn, certain problems and issues will not affect us because we understand that it is a normal part of life. Listen, it is okay. But what's not okay is when you allow it to break you. That's what's not okay. It is okay to have to go through stress and have pressure every now and then, depending on the things that you're doing in life. But what's not okay is when you allow it to break you, when you allow it to stop you from doing what it is that you have set out to do. Okay, it is important to learn how to deal with it. It's very important to learn how to deal with it in a healthy way as well, a productive way, right? So you won't break. You won't break. Depression, sickness, those are things that will be the effect of you breaking. When you go into depression or you worry about the situation so much that it stresses you out to the point where you are now sick, right? When you learn how to deal with it, you will not only survive tough situations, but you will strive in spite of them, right? Okay. You will not only survive it, but you will thrive. You will become a better version of yourself. Okay. And I told you earlier that one thing that I think is that it is needed in life, right? And the reason why I think that is because it makes you stronger. And you may not understand it while you're going through the pressure or you're going through the stress, you're dealing with the situation. You won't understand that that time. But when you come out of it, when you're able to make it through, when you're able to exceed above whatever it is what you're going through, then you will see how strong you are. You can look back and say, oh my gosh, did I really got upset over that, or did I really allow that to stop me from pursuing? And look what I did today. Look how I am better today because of that situation. So it does allow you to be a stronger person. It teaches you so much when you are going through life's challenges or stretch or the weight of this world. It teaches you how to overcome and be a stronger person, how to be able to help someone. I have a lot of testimonies that later on in this channel, I will be talking about a lot of things that I've gone through, a lot of pressure that I've been under. And today I can say I am stronger than I was yesterday. I am so much better than I was a year ago, 2 years ago, in fact, 3 years ago, almost 3 years now. I can tell you I could have thrown all the towels in and say, forget it, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing any of this anymore. This is not for me. I'm not doing this. But God knows it was a lot of stress, but I followed these steps and I was able to be where I'm at today. Okay, so that is why I think that's my number one tip. is first you want to accept it. You want to accept that pressure is pressure, stress is stress. It's there, it's normal. It's okay to have it. You just need to learn how to deal with it and do it in a healthy way. Now, this is the live stream, so you know that I am on Instagram at this time, I am on Facebook, and I am on YouTube. So if anyone have questions or anything, just shoot it in a chat and I will be able to acknowledge you and talk to you, and comment on, if you would like to see a comment as well, just go ahead and put it in the chat. Okay, and we're going to move on to step number 2. Okay, or tip number 2. And just please say hello when you come in as well. Let me know that you're on, and I'll move right on to tip number 2. And tip number 2 is you want to know the difference. Okay, you want to know the difference between high achievement and versus perfection. 2 different things. I know for myself, I am a perfectionist. I think I'm a perfectionist. Like, literally, this whole setup had to be like completely like wiped clean and start over. It took me 2 weeks, because I haven't been on live in 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks. It took me 2 weeks to put this together. And it started out a little, how can I say? It started out a little slow, because at first I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do? And when everything fell down and I had to start everything over, it's like, how am I going to do it? And I had to figure out how to put it together. And yes, I went crazy and I did a lot of research and things like that, YouTube videos, to get to where I'm at right now. And I love the look. I love what I have right now. I am pleased with what I have, and I know it could be even better, but I'm okay here. But I know that this is a high achievement for me. This is not perfection for me. So I'm going to talk about this one, and I'm going to encourage you guys to just do the best that you can, but you don't have to always get it. A lot of times we strive for perfection when high achievement is exceptional. Like this right here, it's exceptional. It's okay. It's great. It looks good, right? And some people may say, no, I want something different, or I want more. But you get to a point where high achievement, what I've accomplished today, is exceptional. It's okay. Okay, it's okay if things doesn't work out or didn't work out as expected. It is okay if it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to be. Okay, and also understand that failure is not failing. Okay, failure, I want you to get this. Failure is not failing. It's refusal to get up. Okay, 2 weeks, different parts on the floor. Okay, and I could have given up. I could have said, I'm not doing this anymore because it's too much. It's really too much. But I decided I took a break. I took like maybe a minute break, to be honest. And I sat and I thought about it. I said, what do I want to do? Do I want to continue to do this, or do I want to just not do it? And of course, I'm not going to give up, because I didn't fail. I'm not going to say I failed at YouTube. I'm going to say, I'm going to get up and I'm going to continue. Because the difference is what you do when you get knocked down. It's not what you do when you're down. It's what you do. The fact that you got knocked down, everything fell down, I had to start over. It's how you overcome that. And what I'm looking at right now, I'm happy that I was able to overcome and do and continue the channel. So those are things that I want you guys to remember. Failure is not, the difference, the failure is not failing. It's refusal to get up. That's failure. So if anything that you're in your life that you're doing and that you're working on, and you feel like it's not happening the way, you look like you're a little bit behind, just continue. Just don't give up. Don't ever give up. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be school. You could want a certain type of degree that you're doing, and you may have failed an exam. You may not have got that job that you're looking for. Don't give up, because there's another job around the corner, or there's something else that God is preparing you for. So you want to remember that it's the refusal part. It's when you say, okay, I didn't get the job, so I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to continue this career. I didn't get, what I was aiming for, so I'm done. No, I don't want anyone that watches live to ever stop, continue to pursue those dreams, okay? And continue to get up. Continue to get up. That's tip number 2. Now we're going to move right on into tip number 3. And tip number 3 is to be purposeful and intentional in your action. Okay? Be purposeful, intentional in your actions. You want to act and don't procrastinate. I think I struggle with procrastination a little bit, but I think the main point is it's okay to stop and do some thinking to make sure that you know what you're doing. That's the purposeful part. You want to make sure. You want to, and that's my next point. You want to plan, right? You want to be strategic so that you know what you're doing, so that you don't have to say, you know, well, I didn't get all the information. So then you stall and then you don't understand what you're doing. And then that's what procrastination is going to, that's when procrastination will come up. When you haven't done that research, when you haven't planned it out as to, I want to go over there, you want to go to point A, but you didn't figure out what you need to do to get to point A. And then you start procrastinating because now you're like, okay, should I go? Should I stay? Am I going to do it or not? And then you start procrastinating, and then little by little, you don't do it. So you want to act on it now. You have a business idea, act on it right away. Something comes up that you say, okay, I think I can do that. Act on it right away. Do your research. Don't sleep on it. Don't wait. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it another day. I will next week, or when I get the money, I'll go buy it. Or you know, other things that can stall you from moving forward. So you want to act now and don't procrastinate. You want to plan it. You want to be strategic to treat that word. Yeah, that should be a blur. YouTube. You want to be very strategic. Yeah, the Jamaicans coming out. And you want to be determined, and you want to stay focused. Stay focused on what you are doing. Okay. Now this will encourage you so that you will stay strong and you will be able to desire what you're achieving. Because when you plan it out and you're determined to do it, then you know your purpose is there, and you're purposeful. You're not going to give up. And then you'll be able to achieve everything that you desire. And tonight, I can say that I did that, okay? I did not give up. I could have 2 weeks ago, but I did not. And I am here. I have gotten to the place where I feel much better about this channel. And also that my set looks great. I love it. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the progress. I know I'm a small channel, but I have put a lot of work in, and I did not give up, and I didn't think that I was going to anymore. But you know, when everything broke, I was like, yeah, that's it for me. But thank God for that spirit. Okay, so that is tip number 3, and we're gonna move right on into tip number 4, which is coming right now. Okay, so tip number 4 is to stay motivated and positive. You want to understand your why. How many times you talk to coaches and they're always like, why are you doing this? Why is it that you want to start a YouTube channel, business? Why? Understanding why you're doing it. If you understand your why, if you know why you want to have a YouTube channel, then you will always stay motivated and you always be positive because you know what your why is or why you are doing it. And always keep in mind, whenever you want to start something, you want to go to school to be a doctor. Why do you want to be a doctor, a pediatrician? Why do you want to be that? Why do you want to be a heart surgeon? Why? A cardiologist? What is your reasoning behind all of that? Why? Understand your why. And if you know why, then you will stay motivated and you will be positive. Okay? The next point, first tip number 4 is to be organized. You want to be organized. And I know that I'm a very organized person. You want to be very organized. You want to have everything. They say ducks in a row. Make sure you have your little ducks. Like I should have that scrolling across the screen. Make sure you have a little ducks in a row, right? So you know what it is that have to do next. You plan it out and you stay organized. Okay, and that'll keep you motivated because you know what you got to do next. If you don't know, then you're scrambling for things. You know, you're going to be like, oh man, and you won't be positive about it. But if you have everything written down in a notebook, I have my iPad that I put my notes in. My phone, I have like 2 different notes app that I use, and I try to plan out everything before. So I keep everything organized. I try to get my my color schemes, whatever I'm doing, I think about it so that I know that, okay, I have this to do. So it keeps me motivated. Actually, it keeps me feeling like, you know, I want to continue. I want to do it because I'm thinking about all these other things that I want to do, and I'm putting them down list by list by list. Okay. And next thing, you want to exercise your positive words of affirmation. That's the first thing I started with. I am authentic. You want to practice that, exercise it. I am beautiful. I am gifted. I am talented. You want to use those words daily. It's not just that I come on here and I say them. If you don't put that into you, you have to first start putting those things into you. Then you'll be able to give that to the world. But you have to exercise using positive words of affirmation. It's healthy. I am amazing. I am unique. And I'm going to read a few of them. I'm going to pull a few out and I'm going to read a few of them. I am complete. Wow, I am complete. Anytime you're feeling like you're lonely or you don't have anyone, I am loved. Oh, I am complete. I am loved. You want to use those words. Exercise it every day. I am unique. You're not like anyone else. Okay? You're unique. I am a child and I want to inspire people. So if I read this every day, if I exercise saying I am inspiring, then I'll be able to inspire so many people. I'll be able to share that because it's going to be coming out of me. I'm going to birth that because that is what I feed myself. So if I feed myself this is what I sow into me, then when I reap, that's what is going to come out. It's going to be me inspiring people. And that is the reason why I am, and this one says I am intelligent. So you want to exercise positive words of affirmation. Okay. And also one thing you want to know is you want to know that your past does not determine your future. Okay. Your present does. And a lot of times we get unmotivated and we become negative because something happened in the past or something happened that stopped you from thinking that you can move on. So you said, okay, you know what? That happened. So I'm not going to continue. Don't do that. Whatever happened in your past is not going to determine your present, what you're doing at this moment, what you're doing now. That is what's going to determine your future. What you do today, not what you did yesterday or the year before. It's what you do today. That's what's going to be expectant. Okay. You will get what you desire when you develop a constant attitude, affirmation, right? For such things every day. You want to be expectant. Okay. Be expectant because you will get what you desire, but you have to first develop a constant attitude of affirmation for such things every day. Okay. And the last thing, which is a given, right? You want to be around positive people. You want to be around positive people, people that are going to lift you up, people that are going to build you up, people that are going to say, Samantha, you got this. Shorty, you got this. Lance, you got this. Samaya, you got this. You want to be around people that will do that. Right, babe? You want to be around people like that. That's going to encourage you to continue. You're not going to want to be around negative people. Start a YouTube channel for you can't do. What are you talking about? Inspirational stuff? Why are you doing that? There is somebody that's going to want to listen to you or hear what you have to say. So you want to put yourself in a position where you're able to be around positive people and keep positive people in your life, right? So always keep those people with you. Yes, babe, throw those hearts up. Because that is the only way. If you keep listening to negative things, then negative things is going to stop you from doing what you want to do. Negative people is going to stop you. They're not going to build you up. They're not going to. They're going to tear you down. You're going to say, okay, well, what they're saying is true. No, it's not. Everyone in this world has a dream. Everyone in this world has a destiny, a purpose, and we can all, the world is big enough. It's big enough. Our dreams are able to shine if we put ourselves with the right place. I know my father always told me this. Just want to see you where they are. They just want to see you in the small. There's so much potential in everyone. Samaya, you have so much potential. There is so much potential. You just have to be around the right people, the right crowd. Birds of a feather flock together. You have bad people around you, you're gonna be bad, right? Okay, and then you always want to keep track of the compliments you receive. Okay, now this might serve as a source of inspiration when you feel you are stressed or emotionally down. Likewise, it might also serve as areas for improvement. Okay, improvements or consolidation. What is wrong with my mouth tonight, guys? Okay, so you want to make sure, you want to make sure that you keep track of the compliments. Keep track of them. When someone says, Sam, I listen to your live and encourage me. You want to keep track of that, because that will also inspire you to continue to keep going. When you go to work and you did an awesome job, you did such an awesome job today. You took care of the kids so well today. Keep that, and that'll push you. Okay, that is what you want to be around. Those are the people that you want to be around. Okay, and this is really one that I was like, okay, why did I say this? But listen, okay, don't be a jack of all trades. Okay, and Lord, put my hands up, because that's me. I'll do 1,000,001 thing. I'll do 1,000,001 thing, but do not be a jack of all trades. Learn how to tackle one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Do not try to do all 5, Samantha. Ding ding, Samantha. Do not try to do all 5, because then you're gonna be all over the place. You'll get so unmotivated. Like, I'm not doing it. It's too much. Because you're doing 5 things, girl. You're doing 5 things at once. Do 1. Complete that one, then go to the next one. Complete that one, then go to the 3rd one. Complete that 4th. You're gonna get so miscombobulated, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna pull your hair out. Yeah, I don't want to be bald. So do it, right? Do it one at a time, because you can be jack of all trades, yes, but just do it one at a time. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to tip number 5. And tip number 5 is you want to make time for yourself. Make time for yourself. Okay? And how do we do that? We reward ourselves. Ladies, get your nails done. You did that. You completed that. You did that last live, and it was awesome. It was great. Get your nails done. Go get your feet done. Get your hair done. Just go sit somewhere on the beach. It's COVID, so we can't do too much. But reward yourself. Watch that movie that you've been wanting to watch, right? Take that bubble bath that you've been dying to take with your kids. Take that. Do something that you enjoy. If you just sit by yourself for an hour, you don't do nothing that have to do with the project that you're working on. You want to take time from the project, okay? So if you were doing your YouTube channel and you figured it out and it's working and you're good to go, right? You now want to reward yourself by closing everything down and focusing on something that has nothing to do with what you're working on. Okay? And that's a great way. Just take time for yourself. And one thing that I thought about when I was putting this content together was we need to learn how to delegate. Learn how and when to delegate. Learn how and when to delegate. You want to know, when do I need to call my mom and say, Mommy, can you give me an idea? Because my brain's gone, right? Or call up a friend. Like, I'm thinking about this, but can you help me with this? Because I'm working on this. You want to be open to ask people for help. You're not going to be able to do it by yourself. It may be difficult at first, of course, you know, because you feel less resentful of others leaving you burnt out. So you call Mary, like, Mary, I need help with this. And then, you know, they didn't come through for you. And then you're like, okay, well, it doesn't make sense asking anyone because they're not going to come, right? You don't want to do that. You want to, you know, leave a little room for trust. You want to be able to not just do everything all by yourself. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. Okay. And that's how you don't get burnt out. That is how you don't get burned out. Okay. It's okay to ask for help. And next, you want to have a place for everything. Organized is this little girl here. You want to have a place for everything. Avoid creating rooms for non-essentials. Okay. Ensure you optimize your time by avoiding unnecessary searches. So basically, you want to make sure that you create spaces that you only have what you need at that time. So you only have what it is that you need at that time. You don't want to put 1,000,001 things in there and you're going to go in there to take a nap, or you're going in the room to, I heard this story a long time ago that when it's time to sleep, you should sleep in a room with no television, because it's sleeping time. You don't need a TV in there. If you go in there, you're laying in bed, and the first thing you're going to do is put the TV on, and then you fall asleep with the TV watching you. You want to create a space for things that you need. Okay? You're going to take a bubble bath, you go in there with just what you need. Don't take your phone in the bathroom. Go in there with what you need. Okay? All right? And then you want to downsize your task. You want to always take a critical appraisal of your daily activities, right, and weekly tasks, and spend the extra time gained on your desired activities. So you want to downsize some things, shift around the things that you do daily and weekly, and you want to, you know, spend the extra time doing activities like working out, shopping, you know, extra little things that you normally would do, maybe clean out a closet, and just spend some time doing other things than what it is that you're doing the project that you're working on at that time. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to recap all of the 5 tips that I just talked to you about of how you can stay under pressure. And before I even do that, I'm going to put them up on the screen. Before I do that, I wanted to touch a little bit on something. Okay? And do not forget, subscribe to the channel. If you found value in this topic tonight, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Okay? A lot of times we release it supposed to be. No. One second, guys. A lot of times we are faced with situations that stop us from moving forward and doing things that we want to do. And I was thinking about it today, and I was thinking about Esther. I love the story of Esther. And I thought about Esther, and I was thinking, and I said, Esther was put in a position where she had a lot of pressure put on her. She had her family on one side, and then she had, you know, her king, her husband on the other side, and she had to decide she wanted to do right by her husband, but at the same time she had to protect her family. And that was I've talked about this before on one of my videos. I'll put a link to it in the description below. And it talked about how she was able to do all of this, given the fact that she had to hide who she was. She had to hide her identity, but it was a lot of pressure because she had to go before him at a time when she was not supposed to. And she didn't stop. She didn't say, I'm not doing it. She went to God. She prayed. They fasted. And that's how she was able to go in to the king uninvited and not be harmed. A lot of times we are faced with things that we have to do where we have to go into places where, or meetings or whatever, bosses or colleges or whatever, we feel like the weight is on us and we're not able to, we feel like we're not at the place where we're going to get that yes or we're going to get that okay. And we stop and we say, you know what, this is not for me. And that's when we decide to give up or go a different direction. Esther didn't do that. Esther could have said, I'm not doing that because I'm going to get my head chopped off. Nope. She decided that she was going to do what she had to do, and not let that pressure stop her. When Mordecai was telling her, I'm not putting on any clothes, I'm going to find those people, so that when you get into a little hiccup, you're not scrambling and then you're like, oh my gosh, and then the pressure comes on and you have that depression, you have all these other things because you didn't have those positive people around you to counsel you in a way that you go with your spouse or whatever it is. Okay. And then after you've done all that, you take time for yourself. When you are able to do all those steps, you make sure that you sit down after you've accomplished something. It may be a goal that you accomplish it. Take a break, take 2 minutes and sit. Just spend time with you. Okay. So that is another segment, and I did go through all 5 steps again. That is another segment of Samantha's view. And now, as promised, there's another inspirational product that I promised you that you can use daily. Okay, that you can also use daily. And we're gonna go ahead and do that one right now. So we all need daily inspiration to motivate and build our confidence, right? We all do that, right? Or maybe you don't, but I do. Okay. I need some inspiration sometimes too, and I need some motivation to build my confidence. Sometimes it's not easy, given the things that you're trying to do. So here at IBSM, Inspired by Samantha Matthews, we are dedicated to providing confidence, encouragement, and things in some of our products that we have. Okay? And this products, just like the affirmation jar, is the inspirational jar. And in this product is a jar full of inspirational quotes and scriptures. I'm going to leave one with you tonight, but it's basically scriptures and jar doesn't want to open tonight. Oh, okay, there you go. It's basically filled with inspirational quotes, scriptures, little bit of just that's it, really. Yeah. So I'm going to leave one with you tonight. Okay. And tonight's inspirational, okay, I think this thing right here is just all right. And I'm just going to open it out of the jar, and so tonight's one, wow, this is a nice one. This one says, "For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end." Now, if you think you are not made under pressure, because the truth is, God already knows your end. So if you go through a little bit today, don't worry about it. Give it to the Lord and know that He told you, right? That He knows the thoughts that He has for you. Okay? And He will give you an expected end. So you may not get there the way that you thought, but you will get to an expected end. And that is the inspiration that I will leave with you tonight. Okay? So, and also, I do have inspirational products as well on my website. The list is listed below in the description. I do believe there's a shirt. I do have a shirt that says "Made Under Pressure." It's right right here. I do have a few different designs. This one is black and white. We do have pink, black and white, which is my brand colors. Different shirts, that's also available. IG, can you see it? IG made under pressure. Just check the link in the description for my website. I'll have these up soon. If you have any questions, you can also just send me a message, okay? And that is the shirt for tonight. So normally on each live, I try to have a product for, I do have a product for the topic, okay? I do have a product every night for the topic. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much again for watching. Thank you so much for watching the live tonight. I really appreciate all of you. And because I appreciate you guys all so much, I'm just going to, I have to do it. I have to do it. I have to do it for you guys. I'm just going to give you guys some confetti. Thanks for coming tonight. Thank you so much for coming tonight and watching. And the replay viewers, yeah, have some confetti too. Have some confetti too. Okay? And my goal is to get to that 250 by Sunday. 250 subscribers by Sunday. I think I just need 100 more. Or 90. Yeah, maybe 90, 95 more, I believe I need to get that my next goal. Okay, so thank you so much for watching tonight. And we are out. Now, don't forget to leave an inspirational comment in the section below or list of topics you would like me to talk about, okay? And if you found value in what I've talked about, what I've said tonight in this video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button to my channel to get more inspirational and motivational videos, okay? And also hit that notification bell so you will not miss another video. And remember, if you can't do great things,